sake. Stop, eh?
First I've heard that as well. Huh?
What was the video you sent the other day?
I think somebody about that with your undercoat.
Hi everyone.
Yeah.
We're sitting on our stage trailer in the barn. Bottom line, bit of an update. It's that time of the year again, so the stage trailer has been run through the workshop up at AIR. It's been wax coated and bits and bobs done, and we put it into the shade for over the winter. Gary had this mad idea.
See the bus going by.
Gary's been 300 days. No, Gary had a great idea. Oh, we've opened it up. We're just making sure everything works, which was a good job because there was a wire off the motor, so we knew we had a wee issue to fix. But we opened up, and we've been talking about running our sort of like podcasty type video type thing from the barn. We've always talked about that for the last few years, but with one thing and another, and been away in America filming this year and all sorts of things, we were under a wee bit of pressure. But we're in a good position now. We've recruited a couple of extra staff, a couple of new staff members on board. So, and we have a donkey cam and a Gaza cam, and the Osmo is like lethal. But the bottom line is, folks, we've had enough. I can't, we've had enough of the way in which agriculture is getting portrayed at the minute. I mean, the environmental activists, the animal activists, all of this is starting to get a little bit much, and we have a stern message that we want to get out there, and it's no farmers, no food, no future. We firmly believe that. I mean, our livelihood, both Gary's and mine, is 100% related to agriculture. GRASSMEN as a business, as a franchise, as a brand has been there. Before GRASSMEN, my whole life was involved around lorries, animal feeds, working in that industry, right back to the degree course. Gary has a lorry.
So was mine.
Yeah.
Really, right from my previous job.
Yeah.
On refrigeration, like that was all food related, which goes back to agriculture as well. Like.
And now when your lorry's out in the road, as a rough percentage, how much would your lorry be involved directly with agriculture and what it hauls?
I'd say 70 to 80%.
Absolutely. Yeah. And anything our lorries do.
Well, that's totally related to agriculture.
So that's our message. And what we want to try and do is, from the barn now, the steam in the breath means it's cold and our heaters haven't arrived. But what we want to do is we want to invite a panel. We'll get the proper camera gear out. We'll get it all done nice and proper. And we'd like to have discussions about current affairs. And we'd love to see a contractor and a farmer joining us every week, along with, quote unquote, an important person. The suit. We need someone with a suit, someone to shout at every week, basically. No, but we do, and we want to have good, balanced, lively arguments. But the time has come where we want to take our stand and support farming. There's ways and means of going about everything, but the country, no matter where you're at in the world, has been going through troubled times, but particularly within the UK and Northern Ireland with this whole Brexit nonsense that's going on, and particularly here in this little country, Northern Ireland. I think it's something like today, 1,026 days with no government at a cost of over 12 million in salaries to MLAs, and I am sorry, but that is absolutely ridiculous. So folks, I think it's time for the farming voice to be heard, and stay tuned and let us know.
Maybe if somebody wants to come on, give us a shout. We want to get a bit of a panel put together, and hopefully we can take this and maybe move it around and do the odd one along with different events. We'll keep you up to date with all our machines and what we're working at and what we're doing, but I would like to point out one thing. My little Dutz is here in the corner, and we have given her a new name. The Dutz is very easy in diesel. The Dutz is not harmful to the environment whatsoever, so we have nicknamed the Dutz Greta. Now on the other side of the Dutz, I don't know what we're going to call it. Donald? I'm unsure.
But anyway, folks, stay tuned, let us know. And we want to have a bit of fun when we're doing this. It's important to put farming back into the spotlight. And we also want to talk about some very serious issues like mental health and stress among farmers, because at the minute it's very tough. And a lot of economists are predicting troubled times ahead in 2020. So we want to make sure that we're out there, lively debates, and maybe getting involved with some people that we can talk about these issues. So stay tuned. Thank you.